All right, well, it's question time once again.
Yes, I love seeing what great questions we have on the cards or screens.
Me too, Jim. Let's launch into this one with a video from Corey.
Game Spawn Point, I have a few questions for you today. One, is Nintendo Switch gonna come into virtual reality? And two, I hype for Nintendo Labo. I'm pretty sure that's it. Thank you for watching and say hello to Darren.
Thanks for your questions, Corey. As for whether Nintendo Switch might look into VR, well, last we heard, Nintendo said they had no plans for VR in the immediate future.
That's right, although there were some reports around 2016 that Nintendo might be exploring the possibility of VR.
Yes, apparently some patents surfaced from around that time for a headset mount-style device that would allow the Switch to slot in. Kind of like how smartphones or tablets can slot into some VR headsets.
But as you say, Goose, more recent info from the end of last year suggests that Nintendo doesn't want to invest in the time for VR until they can see potential for something truly fun that can be adopted by the mainstream, whatever that might be.
Yes, there do appear to be a few cheeky unofficial Switch VR creations using hacks and mods of tablet VR holsters floating around online though. Even a pretty convincing looking fake video mocking up a Nintendo Labo VR kit.
Ah, the internet.
Which brings us to your next question about whether we're hyped for Nintendo Labo.
Well, I, for one, am pretty excited about getting crafty as part of the video game experience. Sitting down for a Crafternoon Labo project sounds like fun to me.
Me too, Jem, but those kits are pretty expensive, so we'll have to wait and see how they go once we test them out. Will they wear? Will they tear? Will they live up to the hype, or will we get cardboard after a few plays?
Yes, much to consider. We'll actually be checking out Labo on the show next week, so stay tuned for our hands-on verdict.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Now, Corey also wants us to say hi to Darren, so let's give him a buzz, shall we?
Yeah. Look at you, dialing Darren like a pro, like a boss. Oh, they grow up so fast.
Thanks, Goose.
Hello, Darren speaking.
Oh, hey, Darren, it's Gem and Goose. We're doing it at the Ask SP desk. In our video questionnaire, Corey wanted us to say hi to you. So, hi, Darren.
From Corey.
Well, hello, Gem and Goose. And hello, Corey. Hello.
Darren, you might want to stay on the line for this next question. It's from Motown Princess in the Motor City outside Australia.
Well, all right then, but I can't hold all day, Goose. I am a busy digital assistant, you know. I have all manner of important, digital things to do.
Going on. He's very bored. Did you hear that?
Negative, Goose.
Hi, good game. Is there gonna be a Just Dance Motown game? If it don't exist, I'll make Darren drink from the noob cup. Peace.
Well, Motown Princess.
Oh, we need a bow.
We couldn't find any information about current plans to release a specific Just Dance Motown game, but there are certainly a couple of Motown tracks on other Just Dance editions.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's impossible. I mean, they have released some other genre-themed games, like Just Dance, Disney Party, and Disney Party 2, which featured songs from Disney films and series, or Just Dance Summer Party, which had a bunch of summery songs.
So who knows? Maybe they could release a specific Motown edition if they sensed there was enough demand for it. I mean, if Ubisoft knew the Motown Princess was keen for one, that could be pretty persuasive.
Royally persuasive, I would think. Now, Darren, thank you for holding. The Motown Princess says you should drink from the noob cup if a Just Dance Motown game doesn't exist. What do you think about that?
Well, I hardly think that I should have to drink from the noob cup when I haven't committed a cuppable offence. I cannot be held responsible for games that do not exist.
I suppose that's fair enough.
But, you know, if you can find a copy of Just Dance 2015, it features one of my personal favourite Motown hits, Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Although I do like to sing my own alternate lyrics. Ain't no hard drive full enough, ain't no Wi-Fi slow enough, ain't no software old enough to keep me from lasering noobs.
All right, Darren, I think that's quite enough. Let's get you off the line.
Oh, I didn't know Darren was so funky.
Frankly, I didn't want to know.
Okay, well, I think we have time for one quick question. How about this one from Mitchell in O'Connor, ACT?
It's going to be stuck in my head all day.
It's in my brain.
No heart long enough to keep me from lasering noobs. It's quite catchy, actually.
Hi, GGSP. Do you know how to do level 29 on Bring You Home? P.S. Do this. Ha! 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 Ah, yes, Bring You Home, that charming mobile puzzler. You've played a bit of that one, haven't you, Goose?
Oh, I have indeed. And, well, Mitchell, the secret to level 29 of Bring You Home is all about getting the right sequence of icons on those monster teeth.
Before you go ahead and say what that sequence is, maybe you should give Mitchell some hints to see if he can, you know, crack the code first.
Oh, that's a good idea, Jem. I would suggest looking for a theme in the icons. What's something they all have in common? Perhaps some sweet and edible things that you might find in a bowl or a basket. Perhaps they might taste good in a smoothie?
Yes, a seafood bowl, a seafood basket, a seafood smoothie. No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you are really stumped, though, the actual sequence is, and close and block your eyes if you don't want this to be spoiled, spoiler alert, banana, strawberry, grapes, apple, and cherry. Then, bam, you're walking straight through that portal, ready to tackle level 30. Okay, Jem, you can open your eyes and unblock your ears now. Jem, stop singing that song!
Me from Laser and Noobs. I'm sorry, it's just so catchy.
Well, will you look at that? We are out of time for now. If you have a question you'd like us to answer, send it to us here. And remember, we love video questions, so keep them coming. You're still thinking about Darren's funkiness, aren't you?
I can't stop.
It is pretty funky. Ain't no hard drive full enough to keep me from laser and noobs. Ow! We're pretty good, actually.
Yeah, actually, very nice.